Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. 2 videos in one day. You're watching the VSO Gun Channel, and I thank you very much for being here. I've got some breaking news to share with you. Wayne LaPierre has resigned. I'm going to tell you what this means, as well as my take on this here in just a second after we hear a word from today's sponsor. Now, this is a brand that is well known to many of you over the years, producing many accessories that we all use and love. But today we're talking about their backpacks. The Acro is their spin on the gray man concept, and they're among the few that have actually executed it in a way that is effective. It has concealed carry and armor considerations, and a package that looks modern rather than the typical stuff that we get in a tactical bag. And that's really the whole point. We want that bag to say, that dude is hauling a picnic of avocado and kale sandwiches with a side of oat milk, not an MP5 SD and 3 extra mags. Mission First offers VSO viewers a hefty discount with my code that you can find over at the affiliates page, and I want to say thank you very much to them for making today's video possible. If you would like a full synopsis of the Acro line, then never fear, I have exactly the video for you. I'll have it listed in the description box down below. Thank God, it's about time. And just about every article that you read out there is going to read something like, this is all due to the corruption trial that's getting ready to begin, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And the truth of the matter is that Wayne has been waning for a very long time. The performance of this individual has been documented ad nauseum at this point. And not only is it almost certainly corruption, but I would say that this individual has been at the head of the compromise system that has led us down the route that we find ourselves in today, of capitulating to the powers that would see our rights curtailed over and over and over again. And it has turned the National Rifle Association into a pejorative for Judas, essentially, to the point where we were in a conversation, a group of us, literally yesterday, about whether or not supporting the National Rifle Association or anything like that was even feasible at this point in time. And we said that Wayne leaving was step one. There is still a long road to go as it pertains to the NRA's realignment with the way the Second Amendment community expects it to behave. You cannot continue down the route. You can't just replace the figurehead and continue to practice the same policies continuously. It's just not going to work. And I would say that Wayne has done his best to destroy this organization. It is my sincere hope that eventually the National Rifle Association will be able to come full circle and be a real gun rights advocacy group again. Right now, they're just the group that the low information anti-gunners target, when we have much more nimble organizations that are actually doing the work on the ground. And usually you don't see the NRA show up until most of the work is already complete. See basically every lawsuit of every high-profile situation that we've seen over the course of the last several years. Yeah, basically NRA shows up last. As far as I'm concerned, what the National Rifle Association needs to do from here to get back in my good graces, and you can sound off in the comment section down below if you believe this as well, is that they need to completely restructure the way their leadership system happens. Currently, all the power lies in the executive in the organization. That needs to be reorganized so the board of directors actually has power again. And then on top of that, the third stipulation, so the first was Wayne's gone, we reorganize the organization so that it can actually do stuff again. And then 3, go after a major challenge to the National Firearms Act and Gun Control Act. I want to see a national stage challenge from the NRA to prove to me they aren't just a bunch of FUDs that care about duck hunting anymore. I want them to prove that they are actually here to not bargain rights away anymore, but to restore rights, as they have proven so adept at doing for the last several decades. Is that likely to happen? Yeah, probably not, especially because They've already installed a new CEO that will be the interim CEO until a new one can be chosen. And I apologize, sir. I'm going to butcher your name. The guy's name is Andrew Arulanandam. Yeah, he's currently the head of general operations at the National Rifle Association. So I would expect, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm going to expect the status quo maintenance for the time being. So I would say don't run out and start giving your money to the NRA again. There are many other organizations that can use the money much, much more and do many more things that directly impact the fight for your rights than the National Rifle Association right now. So that will remain to be seen. And I guess we will look to the National Rifle Association's new leadership to see what happens in the coming weeks, months, and years to determine whether it's an organization that should just disappear or not. What say you?